Imagine owning something that for 5,000 years represented the ultimate definition of wealth. Now, imagine a knock at your door. The government isn't asking for a tax, they are demanding the very foundation of your financial freedom. In 2026, as we discuss central bank digital currencies and the programmability of your money, the shadows of 1933 have never looked longer. Today, we deconstruct the 1933 Gold Confiscation Thesis, the moment when the state decided that private wealth was merely a loan that they could recall at any time. April 5, 1933. President Franklin D. Roosevelt signs Executive Order 6102. With a single stroke of a pen, it became illegal for American citizens to own more than a small amount of gold. They called it a national emergency. They promised it was for the common good. But beneath the patriotic rhetoric, a cold mechanical reset was taking place. The state was hungry, and your gold was the only thing that could feed the machine. This is the core of the 6102 thesis, the Great Devaluation. The mechanism was simple but brutal. Step 1. Force the public to hand over their gold at $20.67 per ounce. Step 2. Once the gold is safely locked in the vaults of the Federal Reserve, revalue it to $35. In an instant, the government increased the value of its own reserves by almost 70%, while the citizens' purchasing power was liquidated. This wasn't just about metal, it was about breaking the gold anchor. When the people own the gold, the government is restricted. They cannot print more than they possess. By removing the gold from your hands, the state removed the handcuffs from its printing press. This is the birth of the modern debt empire. A system where money is no longer a store of value, but a tool of policy. Why does this matter in 2026? Because history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes with terrifying precision. Just as the 1933 order forced a transition from gold to paper, today's digital shifts aim to move us from paper to traceable, controllable code. The emergency is always the catalyst. Whether it's a depression or a digital revolution, the goal remains the same: the consolidation of control. The lesson of 1933 is that legal does not always mean safe. When the system faces an existential threat, it will not hesitate to rewrite the rules of property. In our next file, we will look at the final pillar of the collapse, the birth of the Bretton Woods system and the crowning of the dollar as the world's king. Until then, ask yourself, if the rules change tonight, what do you truly own? Join the archive. Deconstruct the truth. Ego and empire.